Hey guys, so in this video, I'm gonna walk you through my week 3 progress of me building the prototype for the game. Week 1, week 2 was, the momentum was very low, but week 3 was different. We had zero rest day. That means we were working on Saturdays as well as Sundays to finish the prototype. And guess what? The prototype is live on itch.io. The link is in description box. I have also attached a Google form link where you can give your feedback, you can play the game, you can give your feedback, and your feedback will shape the future of the game. So be honest, be brutal, that's okay. And I just wanted to validate whether this game idea is fun to play and will work. So yeah, let's start with the vlogs. Last week we researched about physics, and I finally decided not to implement everything for the prototype. Rather, I went with a basic system where the car follows the player's car based on the triggers. Yeah, so far it's working good. I need to implement a lot of other stuffs such as health for abandoned car, currency system where you collect scrapes, earn money, and UI, the garage, the shop, multiple other things. So I listed down all the tasks based on the milestone, and here is milestone 2 and milestone 3. So these are the tasks that we need to complete this week. So I designed the scrapes where the player can collect once the enemy dies. I don't wanted to over-engineer this, so I took some assets and combined it. We added the logic where enemies drop scrapes when they die, and the player can collect them. Right now I haven't added any UI, that's for later part, but we do print the scrape collected in the console so that we can identify whether the logic is working fine. Right after that, we implemented a basic UI where you can see the scrape count increases on the top left. I just wanted to test it because checking the console again and again was a little bit of pain because I have multiple debug.logs for multiple other issues. So now I can clearly see the scrapes has been collected and it is working fine. I also wanted to add the logic for money where you can sell a abandoned car and then you can earn money. So I went ahead and added a garage, designed a small trigger for that, and whenever the player goes there with an abandoned car, he can sell the car and he gains money out of it. I made a small change over here. So earlier the enemies used to spawn instantly whenever you start the game, but right now the enemy spawns based on the condition, and the condition is when the player hooks the car. So whenever you hook a car, the enemy would spawn and they would start attacking you. Once you have the car, you tow the car to the garage and the car is sold automatically, and then you earn money. The value is dynamic now, so based on the variant of the car we can change it in the inspector for each car. And right now this is the progress so far. It is great. Now we need to work on upgrade system, we need to work on health of the abandoned car, enemies attacking the vehicle, etc, 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 many more stuff. Next we added the health system for the abandoned car. So right now you can see there's a health bar on top of the car. Earlier, so I made a small change in the appearance of the health bar UI. So if you see the enemy's health bar, it rotates based on the position and the rotation of the enemy. Earlier my car had the same UI, same design, but then I changed it so that the player knows what's the current health of the car. That's a very important feedback for the player. Right now, no matter which direction you rotate, the health bar remains static at the same position so that it's clearly visible what is the current health of the car. I made a small change to how the weapon is attached to the car. Right now it's directly attached to the car object, but a better approach is to have a separate game object called gun holder and attach the guns to that. This way, whenever we need to add more weapons in future, it's easy to attach them without needing to change the position, the direction of the guns. It's also a good practice. Then I added a new weapon type called pistol. I implemented a small part of the upgrade shop where you can upgrade the damage and also upgrade the weapon itself. First, you unlock the weapon and then you equip it. By default, you have a pistol, but once you have sufficient money, you can upgrade to a rifle. I also polished the UI a bit, not too fancy. All I wanted was a proper small UI that gives clear feedback on upgrades. And since we have two shops, one to sell your car and one to upgrade your weapons, I added a text overlay so player knows where to go based on the situation. Since we were working on UI, player feedback became really important. Right now there was no indication at all if the player was eligible for upgrades. So I added a cost of each upgrade along with a message that shows up if the player clicks on upgrade button without enough script. For testing purpose, we increased the total currency and started upgrading, and the system worked perfectly fine. We also added a player death where the player dies and then you start the game again. So we did a test run for a few more times and everything was working as expected. And now it was time for us to move on to the next thing, that was level design. Right now the car spawn is fixed. So I wanted to make a change where a car spawns at the random location in the entire map. So now the player would have to explore the world, find the car, and then come sell the car. As soon as the car is sold, a new car appears in the map at the random position, and we implemented that as well. We ran into one issue. Since the car could spawn at different places, it eventually felt boring just to roam the entire map. So first I started designing levels, adding some bunch of road, tracks, landmarks, etc. to see if it would tackle the issue, but it still felt boring. So instead I implemented a small logic where you have a hood that tells you the distance between your car and the abandoned car. So now you can navigate easily towards the abandoned car, tow it back to the garage, and repeat the game loop. So after implementing that, we were back on track to build our small city, and yeah, here is the time lapse for the same. Now we have a small town and our game loop is in place. It feels better than before, but we still have work to do. We are still missing on multiple enemy variant and multiple car variant. So we need to add a different type of car enemies so that the game is little intense. So what we have done is we have set the enemy difficulty by assigning it to a different car style. So each car can lead to a different combination of threat. Finally, everything was in shape, but we were missing background music for the same. So I added the background music, and I also added a custom cursor, the crosshair that you see right now in your screen. But it was causing a lot of issues, so I had to revert it back to a normal mouse click. Apart from that, we have polished the UI of the game where the text is clearly visible. And yeah, so let's quickly go and grab one vehicle. That was a great week, and honestly, I never felt tired working all 7 days. I hope you liked the progress. Go play the game, share your feedback, and I'll make changes to the prototype based on your feedback and experiences. Also join my Discord server for more updates and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog.